So, today's episode, we're going to be doing a little bit of production. And if you haven't watched the previous episode, the first one, I suggest that you go and watch it because we have some interesting things that will be coming through that we covered in our first episode, which is going to be like a reference for the upcoming episode. So in this episode, we're going to be doing production like I've said before, and I'm going to tell you how I come into this step. This is basically you're looking at the finished production of the production step, and we'll be going back and looking at how I reached here to this point. I think I should give you a sample of what it actually sounds like. Okay, let's hear which part do I like the most. Okay, this is the climax of the whole track. This is like a verse, a pre-chorus, and a chorus kind of song. And then we have the outro, which is also like the instrumental part of it. We have two instrumental sections, but I'm going to show you the final instrumental section. It's not mixed yet, so it's going to sound way different when it's mixed. And I'm going to show it to you fully. We're going to show you only like
Eventually.
okay, we're gonna add harmony to this.
One semester later.
Let's summarize what we've done. By the way, you get to listen to the whole song, but you're going to be only listening in parts, like different sections of the song. So it starts with this muted strum of guitar. Not exactly muted, but staccato or syncopated guitars. It's not exactly syncopated, I don't know. Muted in between. That was the guitar part. Now we have the drums. It's the kick. So basically we made the kick by hitting the guitar, and then we have the hi-hat part. It's basically a guitar pick in the guitar going making a hi-hat. And we have the snare. That's also the guitar start. Then we have these two guitar blocks. So one is just a repetition of the same sequence. This is the repetition of the same sequence. It just goes in throughout the song. It's actually there throughout the song. And then we have these. And they are almost like an arpeggio of chords. Together they sound really interesting, if I do say so myself.
One eternity later. Much later.
And we have the strings section here, along with the first instrumental. I will qualify this as orchestra. If you think I'm cheating, leave down in the comments if you would have wanted more orchestral instruments. Okay, so we are gonna do the solo part for this.
Then, by sheer coincidence,
So now let's move towards the chorus. In the chorus, we have pure strumming of acoustic guitar. So this is what the chord progression is. It goes like that. This is a click with a nail cutter. And then I added a little bit more samples. And then, oh yes, I didn't show you this part. This is the shaker part. This is basically a Pringle bottle with some grain filled inside, and then you'll see. I think we need to add a little bit of hi-hats here.
Two 2,000 years later.
Oh yeah, and bass. First verse, and this is the verse bass. We have different bass. We use an 808 here. I'll show you what sounds like with kick. there's one way. There's a thing called side chaining. So basically, side chain compression. So basically, what it does is every time the kick comes in, it lowers the bass volume. So it basically works like so. Normally, let's say they are at around the same volume, right? The amount of loudness when they each come in. So basically, let's say the bass is playing here. So every time it hits, it gets pushed down. So something like that. So like every time the kick comes in, the bass goes down so that it makes room for the kick sound in the audio spectrum in the bass range, because we'll cover this in mixing. But for now, so why I explained what sidechain compression to use, there's a way to work around that, and this was taught to me by my friend who makes beats. He's an amazing beat maker. His name is Calridge. I forgot his social ID, but I'm sure I'll tag his link or channel somewhere around here in the what do you call cards. Yeah, so do check it out. So what happens is in this 808 section, in FL Studio you can do this. You see this envelope, volume envelope. What you can do is you can increase the attack ever so slightly, and then you'll get slow attack, so it kind of leaves space for the kick to come in. And because you use 808s right on time with kicks, that you can get away with this. But other forms of bass, which are like, I don't know, maybe an electric bass, a string bass, an acoustic bass, or even a synth bass, if it's not an 808 or a sub bass sample, this won't work. So basically you get this. Let's hear it without the kick, and I'll show you what it sounds without the attack. See, it has a punchy part to it, so by delaying the attack a little bit, we remove that sharp kick, that punchiness, and we actually make space for actual song's kick here. Let's hear the drums. I want to show you the drums. So let's hear with the bass. So yeah, that's how it goes. Another idea. The mic up a little bit.
Much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.